Okay, figured out my VTX problem and other things. I swear. There's my flight controller laying down there. And then it's got these three little ports right down here. I mean, little pads. And one says 5 volt, one says S, one says ground. So I'm pretty sure I could wire my signal wire to my receiver from there, but I'm not sure. So I'm waiting for the cord. So I keep on going round and round with this. First I thought it was loose wires, but that's not my error. Here comes this. I thought it was loose wires, but it was this. The wrecks and stuff added up, and it just pulled off, so I wasn't getting a good connection. So I have to solder that and fix that. Something you wouldn't even think of, it didn't fall out. It was just sitting there, just vibrating enough so the on and off practically worked. And on top of that, the camera had loose wires, so that harness too is iffy. So between the loose wires in the camera and the loose wires on the antenna for the MMMX or whatever it's called, plug-in for those antennas, I just kept going round and round. Well, it's a multiple of problems all doing it at the same time, man, I'm telling you. So I just soldered that up. And of course, seeing how I'm waiting for parts, I'm on a camera tester thing, how I'm waiting for parts, like the stupid cord that keeps, and there's two of them back to back right there. One's for the camera in the front, that's for the buzzer. It's 20 millimeter stack. It's not a bad stack. I just can't work on it because it's so damn small. So then I put the antennas in the front. Notice how they're up in the very front? So now they're away from my other antenna for the controller, my receiver. So in case they were interfering, I'm gonna move them way up front. Just drill through the side and cut them at a 45, and the wires will run up through there, and I'm going to put the receiver underneath the little board that goes across there for the run cam. And then that gets antennas on my way for the battery in the back, so because the battery was sort of leaning on it a little bit. And then that goes in there. Camera ones are towards the front. The beeper and the receiver are the ones hanging out the back. Those are the harnesses that I would break. They get tugged on and beat on. But that was another frame, classic frame. When it broke, it pulled on wires and shit, and I think that's what did most of the damage. I should have just never even, that drum. I mean, you can buy the stack for $44. If you have an extra VTX, use that. You don't even need the stock one. And then, some motors and a good frame. You got yourself a nice quad. And I'm learning that. These stacks are they're cheap. This is like $44 for this stack. Grayson's hobby right now. $44, man. That's the drone right there. That's with the ESCs too. So it's the ESCs in the flight controller for $44. And you can add any VTX you want, or you can buy their VTX for $20 that goes with the stack. Then you get your OSD from Betaflight and everything. So that's why I purchased it. But it's only 200 millimots, but it seems to be fine for my flying. I don't really go that far. If you're going to get a distance bird, go the distance. If you're not, just fly, and you don't need that much, I don't think. But that's my personal opinion. Plus, I fly around my whole park. That's good enough for me. There's my styrofoam board I love. Well, I figured it all out. Now it's just Monday comes my new harness. And my VTX that matches, so I get my Betaflight. I sort of like that. You can put your G-force. You can put a lot of shit on there once you get into Betaflight. It's sort of cool. to last that long. And they have a frame on sale, regularly $80, or it's on sale for $24. It's a diatone frame. Looks pretty badass, so I pulled the trigger. Figured I'll get it for $24. That's as much as a clone frame. So I bought it. Soldering, of course, your heat's important, blah, blah, blah. Then you gotta get your paste flux, and I soldered that back on. And soldered that back on. This wasn't too hard of a solder. Now that works. So I got my VTX working. I got my camera. I got a backup camera that I tried. And that's when I started discovering all these other little things. I'm like, man, why does this thing give me such a bad time? Sometimes you have to check and double check, especially those wire harnesses. Those are hard to diagnose. I hate those things. My next build is going to be a 30mm board where I can solder on it and work on it. And the less harnesses, the better. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll be flying here shortly, man. Add the bugs 2 out. Got a video of that coming up. It's a spot me holes and stuff for when this bird's fixed. Make sure. Clean tip. Big. There it is, fixed. Like brand new, works great. Can't believe it. 2 different problems at once for the same system, the VTX system. A lot of wires and harnesses for that system. And the bird system. It's got 2 harnesses too. 3 too many. Wait for my next build, guys. It's going to be a lot better. Thanks for watching. Later.